this video is going to be a struggle because I really try not to be judgmental. But here goes. Hi, I'm Shell and I'm a cosplayer. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Or if you're a subscriber, welcome back. I usually try to be very positive on this channel, but today I wanted to do something a little different and reveal my unpopular cosplay opinions. I'm going to be sharing things that other cosplayers do that really annoy me, or that I just think are bad, or that I just don't care for. However, as with any of my videos, I am just one person and these are just my opinions. So if you do any of these things, I am not trying to put you down or make fun of you or say I don't like you. These are just like my random opinions. They don't mean that much, it's not that deep, but I thought it might be interesting to share them. This first point in particular, I am kind of nervous to talk about because I actually know some people that do this and I don't want to hurt their feelings. So I'm just gonna try to say it as politely and generally as I can. So my first unpopular opinion, white makeup under your eyes looks really creepy to me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll try to find some images from people online that do this without calling anyone out. But basically it's when people will put really bright white eyeshadow or eyeliner very far under their eyes and then add black eyeliner under that. And the point is to make your eyes look bigger and more anime-like. But I've seen people do this in person at conventions, and it just looks scary to me. Putting white eyeliner or light colored eyeliner in your waterline is a thing. I have done that for several characters in cosplay. I'll add a little white to just the waterline under my eye, and I think it does brighten up your eye a bit. But there's some cosplayers that take this to the extreme and literally color a full centimeter under their eye bright white, and I really don't like it. I think it looks really scary and I just don't care for it. I don't think it's a good look. If you do this, I am so sorry. I promise I'm not trying to be mean. It's just something that I have never liked. If you do your makeup like this, more power to you. I personally just do not like it. My second opinion is probably more normal than unpopular, but I'm putting it in here anyway, and that opinion is that nothing makes a cosplay look worse than an unbrushed wig. And I do not just mean a little flyaway hair here or there. I mean when I see people at a convention and their wig looks like a bird's nest. And it's not that way because of any specific styling, it's because they've been walking around a convention all day and, you know, life tangles your hair. But I think it's very important to take a moment of your time and make sure you brush it out and make it look good again. I am of the opinion that even if your cosplay isn't super high quality or super detailed or super accurate to the character, you can still have a very good looking cosplay if it is neat and organized. And that comes with ironing your cosplay and brushing out your wig and wearing a little makeup. I feel with cosplay, the presentation of it on your person is a huge part of the costume, and I feel you can really tell when someone put it on carefully and with a lot of thought and made sure everything was where it should be, and when someone just rushed out the door in their cosplay. So, brush your wig. Number 3 is also probably more normal than unpopular, but I hate it when people at conventions will just stand in the middle of a walkway, just plant themselves, and they don't care about anyone around them. Obviously, this is annoying in everyday life, not just cosplay, but especially at conventions when there tends to be a lot of people and there's a lot of things going on. I feel it's just, basic human decency to make sure you're not in the way of everyone else and not inconveniencing other people. And don't get me wrong, I've definitely done this once or twice by mistake. Maybe I'm like too absorbed in talking to my friends or looking at a booth, but it is just the worst when people at conventions will be walking in a hallway and just stop dead in the center of it. Like, it's just so annoying. It's so impolite. And okay, I don't want to like make too broad of a generalization here. Like, I don't want to assume too much, but I feel like the same people who don't take a moment to make sure their wig looks good are kind of the same group of people who aren't conscientious of the other people around them. You know? Does that make sense? It's just about like, you know, being considerate of other people, being polite, and I mean, it's also like a fire hazard. Like, if there was a fire and the building needed to be evacuated, you would have to effing move. So please, for the love of God, if you want to stop and talk to your friend, move to the side. It's that simple. It's that simple. You know, I did not know this was the point I was going to get the most heated about, but apparently it is. Okay, I need to calm down. So we're gonna move on to number 4, although honestly, number 4 might make me just as mad. This is something I have gotten some criticism for in the past, some backlash, because a lot of people disagree with it, but it's my opinion, so take it or leave it. I personally do not think it is okay to cosplay characters that are underage in an inappropriate manner. I'm going to have to be kind of sensitive about how I talk about this so YouTube doesn't like flag my video, but basically there are cosplayers out there who will cosplay characters that are minors, you know, under the age of 18. And they will cosplay these characters in adult scenarios and mature scenarios. This is a controversy that has been around in the cosplay community forever, and I do not think we are ever going to reach an agreement on this, but I personally do not find it okay. I think it's inappropriate and it makes me uncomfortable. Now, please remember this is just my opinion and I'm not telling anyone what to do, but I think even if you age up a character and say they're older than they are in canon, or if you're an adult legally cosplaying a character in this manner, I still don't think it's okay. I think the source material depicts the character as a young person or a child, and I don't think it's super cool for cosplayers to put those characters in adult scenarios. I think it's kind of gross. Like I said, I have gotten backlash for this before, so I won't be going into, you know, more detail or talking about this much more, but just know that I do not like that behavior, and I personally do not condone that. And if you disagree, I'll probably just delete your comment, honestly, because I am not looking to start a whole argument over this. Number 5, our final one, I also have gotten a lot of backlash for, which is kind of strange to me because I don't think it's that controversial, but because of that, I will take some time to explain this. The 5th thing that cosplayers do that really irritates me is when someone compliments you by putting themselves down. This is something I have seen and experienced a lot, both online and at conventions, and it's never really great. So what do I mean? Well, someone will approach me at a convention and say something like, "Your cosplay is really cute." Totally fine. Love it, thank you. But then they will continue and say something like, "I wished I looked as good as you," or "Mine's so bad," or some other statement that is like negative directed at themselves. In the past, people have really reacted badly when I've said this because they've kind of thought I was against compliments altogether, which is so totally not the case. The case is that if you compliment me, I don't want you to do it by putting yourself down or someone else. else, because that is not fair to you or someone else. I will gladly accept a compliment or praise. I think that's, very nice. But I don't want to be praised in comparison to someone because it feels unfair and it makes me uncomfortable. Because, I don't want to be better than someone. I think everyone and everyone's cosplay has pros and cons. We all have our good points and we all have things we struggle with. Even though I've talked about a lot of things in this video I don't like, if there was a person at a convention cosplaying the same character as me, doing all of those things I don't like, they're still a good cosplayer. Because literally every single cosplayer and every single cosplay is different, and how can you compare two completely different people? I've been rambling for like 10 minutes filming this, so I really hope in editing I can piece it together to make sense. Compliments are meant to be nice, and putting yourself down or someone else down is not nice. It's not nice to you, and I don't want to be part of that. Did I just sum it up? Yeah, I don't want to be part of you feeling bad about yourself, because that's not my jam. I want you to feel good about yourself. Even if you do your eyeliner in the way that I find really creepy, you're still a good cosplayer and a good person, This turned unexpectedly wholesome. So those were my 5 unpopular cosplay opinions. Do you actually think these opinions were unpopular? Maybe they're more popular than I think they am. They are. Maybe these opinions are more common than I think, so if they are, let me know down in the comments below, and if you have an unpopular opinion I did not share, put it down there. But do try to keep it positive, and remember, we're not going to talk about number 4. Off the table. I'm not starting that argument here. This is a safe space. That is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below and like the video if you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Bye!